after teaching you the hip progressions and getting into your roll of the Turkish get up. So from here, what we're going to teach you is how to get up on that elbow, the initial movement to get that bell overhead. Now, we always start without weight. We do not load a client up until they are fluent with the movements, because that could just be dangerous, okay? We want to make sure that we are keeping safety first. So once we've gone through all the progressions of the hip roll and they understand that it starts there, from that, we're going to teach them how to pack their shoulder. Okay, so I have heel pushing in here. I have full tension in my lower body. My arm, that's going to have the loaded side, the bell, nice strong neutral wrist. Take that shoulder, pack it down my back. Now this arm here is going to be at a matching degree. So 45 on the leg, 45 on the arm. Now from here, I'm going to teach them how to drive that elbow into the floor, almost like an elbow strike. And then also with their hand, imagine holding onto a pole of some sort. Any pole that comes out of the ground, they're going to imagine they're holding onto it for dear life, okay? So from here, they're going to start that hip roll and they're going to drive into the floor. And I always suggest that they look where they're going and then gaze their eyes back to the bell. So we're going to start with that basic hip roll. Drive the elbow in. Okay, so pressure into the elbow, imagining holding that pole, my hand, okay? Drove through the heel, also drove through this heel, and then making sure that I'm sound on top, okay? I'm not gonna end in this position, shoulders pushing this way, okay? I wanna make sure all my angles are lined up so I have the strongest position possible. Okay, from here, what they're gonna do is guide themselves back down. They're gonna keep their eye on their bell, and they're gonna push off this elbow and keep control of their core, and even use that power breath. So they're gonna hip roll, drive the elbow, hold on to that pole. Nice and controlled. They're never just flopping down to the floor or just rolling into it, okay? That's where damage is gonna come in, especially if you decide to load up that arm, okay? So you can practice that over and over as many times until you feel like it's a fluid movement. You could put a shoe on your hand, maybe a water bottle that has half amount of water in there. I sometimes also just like to kind of hold my client's hand. You can have a friend hold your hand and just kind of guide it and make sure that the hand's not coming forward. And if it's coming forward, then you're probably doing a sit-up and you forgot that roll. Next video coming soon.